The divine sent you here to be an example of wealth to the world, an example of how to go from the pit to the palace. God made you so freaking attractive. God made you a goat. 3 hours from the time that you see this message, you are never going to care about people's perception ever again. You care how God perceives you, how the universe perceives you, how the divine sees you. That is all that is going to matter to you 3 hours from now. 3 hours from now, you are going to drop mics like never before. You're going to have shocked the britches off of some people because you are going somewhere and you are not turning back. You will never, ever walk on eggshells ever again. You were made for this, and this stage, like, you feel welcome here. You feel like, I don't care who thinks what about me, because now I know that God put me here for a reason. You know it with every fiber of your being, every bone in your body. You know that this is what you were destined for. So you've gone from, I don't know, to, I think I'm on the wrong path, and maybe I need to deal with these problems a little bit longer. You're moving towards a stage in your life where you're not uncomfortable with what's going on. I don't really know how to say that, though I am connecting to your message. I'm trying to think of the right words to articulate what I'm channeling. You are not going to feel uncomfortable anymore. Whether it's fake it till you make it, you are throwing imposter syndrome out the window. Like, this is 0 Fs, officially. You have come out of a rut. A lot of backstabbing and betrayal. You are getting a sudden surge of confidence. And it's not going anywhere. Because you just had a huge realization of what you've come here to do. And all you have to do is step into your power and shine. It's like everyone's been waiting for you. Like, you've been on stage 1, and on the main stage, everybody's been waiting for you, and you really didn't have any idea. This is something that you'd been working towards, but you didn't really know for sure if you were ever going to make it to the main stage. And now you know that that stage is yours alone. Your voice was meant to be heard. Your appearance brings people in. Like, you are being magnetized, supercharged for your blessings, for your opportunities. You will never walk on eggshells again. Ever. This uncomfortable, I don't know if I should be here. I don't know if I should do this. I don't have the right body, or I don't have the right look, or no. This is you realizing that you are the one for the job. And these opportunities are yours. These blessings are yours, and they're coming in fast. You have had to fight so much spiritual, you know what? You've had to fight through F-boys, Dusties, Beckies, Thirsties, Pick-me's. You've had to fight through Decepticons, terrible bosses, terrible family members, all types of karmics. You've had to fight through temptation, betrayal. You're coming out of debt. You're coming out of ruts. You're coming out of sadness. You're coming up out of the pit. Again, you thought, I'm going to be on stage 1 forever. Maybe I'll make it to stage 2. Maybe I'll make it to stage 3. But I'm just going to be satisfied with and complacent with stage 1. Then you got an opportunity to just see the center stage. You're like, oh my gosh, like, what's going on over there? That's the main stage. And then you hear people calling your name. You hear them chanting your name as you're just peeking over. They have been waiting for you. Everyone has been, you know that saying, bored in the house, bored in the house, bored. Everyone's been bored. And everything that you have been disciplining, strengthening yourself for is this moment. And you're going to realize that the minute you take the main stage. You feel me? The minute you take the main stage and people are chanting and they want more and more and more, you're going to realize, oh my gosh, like all the ish I went through was for this. I'm ready. I'm freaking ready to shine. I'm ready to, like, you are realizing every stupid thing, every big thing, every dumb thing, everything you like thought was a waste of time. You're like, I'm just keep chugging along. I'm just, the little engine that could. None of that was for fake. None of that was just for whatever. That was so you could take the main stage without even flinching. You will never walk on eggshells again. You are an entertainer. You are a motivational speaker. You are an expert in the things that you know. And that is what you're going to speak on, stunt on, flex on. This is your time to take the main stage, and you're never going backwards. You're never going to go back to stage one ever again. And that's the biggest thing. You worrying if you can sustain these opportunities. Can you maintain the main stage? And you can, and you will. Because 3 hours from the time that you see this message, you're just feeling humbled, honored, liberated, free. You're like, oh my gosh, like, you're going to cry happy tears. You're going to cry the happiest tears ever. Because you just have this inner knowing, I was being prepared for this the whole time. The whole time I was working through unwanted critiques. People trying to kick me while I was down. People preying on my downfall. All of that prepared me to have the courage and just to be fearless on this stage where other people would be quite intimidated. That's not going to be the case for you, bestie. That is not going to be the case. Like, you're just going to be up there like, oh my gosh, I can sustain this. And everyone's like cheering, like, oh my gosh, they want more, they want more, they want more. Other people would get tired. Other people would get so tired. They'd be like, oh my gosh, like, maybe I'm just going to do a couple sets. I'm going to be out of here. You are more than the Energizer Bunny. You are more than the triple threat. Like, you are the chariot on steroids because you just don't, you are that surge. Like, you're getting the surge of motivation 3 hours from the time that you see this message, and you can feel it. There's just something good on the way. And you are giving other people this surge of inspiration. It's just like power surge, power surge. It's like something that hasn't been plugged in a long time is getting plugged in. You'll never doubt yourself again. The people that made you feel like, wanted you to feel uncomfortable, wanted you to squirm, wanted you to feel like, oh, you don't got this. You've had it the whole time. And you feel humbled and happy and honored because you know that God made it so for you to be here. And you're geeked. You're excited. You're over the moon for the fact that it's finally here. You are being showered with so much love right now. Do you even understand that you went through some real let me be frank. You went through some savage emotional care. And it taught you that your body is a temple, your body is a palace. It taught you how to take better care of your mental health, how to take better care of your physical health, your spiritual health. And like, you're ready for anything. You are special ops. Like, you're a Navy SEAL in this mother effer. You're not regular. You're not schmegular. You're kind of a big deal. Duh. Okay? Affirm it below. We haven't said this affirmation in a long time. I'm kind of a big deal. Duh. But you believe it. You really believe it. You believe that this all had to be plugged in. You are the source. You are the light source. You have always needed work that is engaging, work that lets your talent shine. That is why the main stage, you have been getting prepared through all of these boot camps all of these trainings, all of these lessons, so you could let your talents shine. You are a natural actor. You are a natural actress. You are a natural model, spokesperson. You are an influencer, and you naturally attract fame and fortune. You will never doubt it again. You will never doubt it again. This is something you've known about yourself since you were small, but maybe you didn't think it was going to happen, or maybe you thought like, oh, I'm a late bloomer. You're like, F the ugly duckling, F the flop era, F just flatlining. I am here to stay. I attract fame and fortune. You have a big job, and it's destined to attract fame and fortune. Hello. Okay. You've gone through savage emotional self-care. You've gone through some high highs and some low lows, and now you're like, you know what? I got this. I was made for this. I was made for this fortune. I was made for this fame. I was made to influence. God naturally made you so attractive in every way. And for a while, you've been doubting that. You've been doubting the fact that you're attractive. You've been doubting the fact that you'll make it, or that you're pretty enough, or that you're handsome enough. There is so much good news pouring in. Your head is going to spin. Your head is going to spin. Within 3 hours of the time that you see this message, you are putting your foot down. You are making very big executive decisions. You are dropping mics. You are dropping towers. You are shocking people, because there are some things that you're walking away from, so you can reprioritize what's really important to you. Some of you guys are reprioritizing your love life if you're already in a relationship, and then others of you are meeting someone because you've been reprioritizing so much in your life. You've taken the time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do. And people are truly showing you love right now. You're going to have people falling all over you, kissing the ground that you walk on, admirers, lovers. You are a natural actor and influencer. You naturally attract fortune and fame. You have the power now. You thought it was something that was outside of you, and it was within you all along. The sky is the limit. Use your magic to attract what you want in this life. Use what God gave you to attract what you want in this life, because a lot of it's falling on your doorstep and falling on your lap. We have wishes come true. Your wishes are being granted, but it may not come in the way that you expected. So that's why it's kind of knocking you on your behind, like, oh my gosh, they're calling me to the main stage. You get to the main stage and you're like, people are chanting my name? It's like, Brittany. Okay, I'm just using myself as an example. Okay, collective. They're calling. They're calling you. Okay, so we have no worries how this comes in, even if it comes in the way that you didn't expect it, because there is a lover coming in the way that you didn't expect it. There's a whole bunch of good news coming in the way that you didn't expect it, but it's just the way that you need it. This surge of power, of just being remagnetized. This is like being a magnet, and for some reason, it's not sticking. Okay, you've been the polar opposite of things that you thought you wanted and things that you thought you needed to walk towards. I don't know what happened. You got cleansed. You got a whole new magnet. Now you are attracting things like crazy. Holy macaroni. We have the wheel of change. Trust that you see all. Trust that God made it that way for you. Your intuition is off the chain. Okay? You guys are scary accurate. You guys could have just watched that message that I did. You are scary accurate. Your passion is being ignited. You've been waiting for this. You don't give an F about anybody's perception. You're like, I will never walk on eggshells again. ever. I will never be the doormat again. I will never be the people pleaser again. I will never play Boo Boo the Fool ever again. Never. I'm kind of a big deal, duh. You better ask somebody. I started channeling this message for you guys yesterday, and it made me very emotional because I was crying happy tears for the collective. Happy tears that for the first time in your life, you're going to be able to do less and get more. Relaxation, knowing your worth, and standing on your faith, your prayer, and your word, standing on God, that is what unlocks your abundance. Okay, the universe speaks through your intuition and is guiding you to the abundance. You are being guided to your desires. And you just went through a lot. Okay, you went through a lot. It was a test of your strength. You almost felt like, is God there? Like, God, can you hear me? And God was letting you be tested. The divine was, whatever your higher power is, was letting you be tested because these are blessings that you will be able to sustain. You had to learn how to do less. You had to learn how to relax. Okay, let me give you guys an example. I'm recovering from an emergency surgery and I had to relax. I couldn't go to my 9 to 5. I was like, I gotta chill. I'm just gonna have to chill. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but I'm just gonna do that. And I was still able to receive more while chilling. That is what you guys were being taught. Through all the hurdles of family issues, financial issues, through all of those hurdles you recently went through in the last 6 months to a year, which seemed tough. It felt like you were in the eye of the storm with no paddle, no umbrella, no coverage. And now you have been going through this safe transition and now things are rushing in like they're blowing your door wide open. Relaxation activates the frequency of abundance within me. I love that. Okay, so affirm that below. Relaxation activates the frequency of abundance within me. This is going to be the first time you know, okay? Maybe you knew this before, but you weren't really acting on it. You're like, I'm going to do less. Now I know I'm going to do less and I'm going to get more. Whatever you were picking yourself apart about, like, I don't like my body, I don't like this, I don't like that. You are seeing that God, the divine, the universe made you in the perfect image. So you're going to stop talking to yourself that way. You're going to stop being so mean to yourself because you are activating freedom. You are activating not having to go to a 9 to 5. And something you maybe thought you'd never be able to do is not have to go to a 9 to 5 or not have to have so many side hustles. You are also being brought connections, new connections that are also helping activate you. 3 hours from the time that you see this message, you are going to know that you are being activated. You were designed for this. Your beauty, your essence, your aura, you were designed for this. Okay, so I am cosmically designed to hold massive levels of wealth. Okay, I am cosmically designed to hold massive levels of wealth. So these would be great affirmations for the Parrot app if you guys use that, or writing or scripting or whatever you guys like to do to affirm. You are cultivating wealth within yourself and you are manifesting material riches. The universe loves to spoil you with endless riches. This is a big activation in your life of wealth that you ain't never seen before. And I mean thousands on thousands, because you will be the first millionaire in your family. You are activating freedom today. And you are about to shock people. You will start dropping mics 48 hours from now, because you're never walking on eggshells again and you don't give an F about anybody's perception of you. You care about the perception that you hold of how you see yourself. And I don't know, this is something really beautiful because I'm getting that someone here has been in a lot of pain. They've been internalizing their struggles, things that they're struggling with like their body image, their health, their wellness, like there's so much that you've been internalizing that you have been working through. This moment is designed to bring you closer to abundance. This moment is designed, this main stage was designed to bring you closer to abundance. God loves to spoil me with endless riches. Yeah, you guys are about to be free. You guys are about to be free. Prosperity comes to you in infinite ways. What else? We have, you are a cosmic miracle, constructed of stardust and forged by supernovas. I'm going to say that again. You are a cosmic miracle. And that is how people are going to be perceiving you. Like, oh my gosh, they're galactic. I ain't never seen nothing like that. I had never met anyone like that. How do they do what they do? So I want you to think about that. I am a cosmic miracle. You were constructed of stardust and forged by supernovas. Nothing about you is short of magical. You are an extension of the divine. You are the magic and wealth of the universe distilled down into this glorious life. Nothing is off limits to you. Really think about that. Really think about that. Marinate in that for a minute. Nothing is off limits to me. Nothing. 444 when I said that. Nothing is off limits to me. Oh, I got the chills. All abundance that you desire in all imaginable ways is available to you once you awaken your innate potential for limitless prosperity. That is what's being awakened in you. You're like on the main stage, like, I should be scared right now. I should be terrified. My heart should be racing, but you're like eerily calm. Don't know if that's a word. Might have just made it up. Not sure, but you guys know what I'm saying. You are divinely designed to be the universe's vessel for wealth. So this is another thing that you're understanding about this activation. Since you're no longer doubting yourself or walking on eggshells, you are seeing like, okay, I was supposed to go through this. I'm supposed to have this freedom. I'm supposed to have this wealth to show others how it's done, to show others that they can have it too. Everybody that's crowding around you on the main stage is like, I want to be like that. Tell me more. They're going to want to walk like you, dress like you, talk like you. Like, people are intrigued. You're done being around people that aren't intrigued by you. Okay? If they're not intrigued by you, something's wrong with them. Okay? Something is definitely wrong with them. This is your moment. The more that you also remember your connection to God, the more easily money will flow to you. God wants you to have this. The divine wants you to have this. You are connected to the divine. Okay? You are connected to the divine. And the more that you like just embrace that, like, thank you, God. Thank you, God, for my beauty. Thank you, God, for this wealth. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this activation. Thank you, Divine, for whoever your higher power is. You're going to start doing affirmations where you thank the Divine, where you thank God for this activation, for your beauty, especially for all of the things that were like really bothering you about yourself as you were coming out of this fog, this dysmorphia of who you thought you were becoming. And you're like, no, I refuse that. Nothing is off limits to me. Nothing. You are going from one foot out the door with places you don't want to be anymore, and you're shutting that door. You're walking out the door and you're shutting it. You're not going to let anyone ride your coattails. Anyone that doesn't belong here is toodaloo, because you're going to tell them what you need to tell them. So I'm trying to think of some affirmations God, I thank you for these blessings. Thank you for this freedom. You guys have been trying a lot of self-care practices. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. You guys have been trying a lot of self-care practices, and that is also helping you. But most of all, the relaxing in the knowing. I am connected to the divine. I am being used as a vessel for wealth. You passed this review. You passed this test. And now you are being seen in a whole new light. You are seeing yourself in a whole new light, which was most important to you. Okay, it was most important to you for you to feel like, okay, I am seeing myself in a new light. Okay, it's like you had these glasses on and they were fogged and you couldn't really see yourself clearly. You're going from real dusty, stagnant energy, things trickling in, things not coming in very fast, to just feeling like you have the right partnerships in your life. You have the right people in your corner right now. You have what you need. You have the tools that are necessary. You're not letting people and their assumptions or their perception or their opinion get in your way. I'm seeing that there is a debt being wiped. There is shame. You are removing shame, debt, embarrassment, second guessing. You're removing doubt. You are removing doubt that you can do this. Yeah, there are people that you're walking away with that fight with everyone. They always want you to be in fight or flight. They're the people that want you to walk on eggshells, and we got time for that. We don't have time for that. You're about to show people, the people that shamed you as a child. You are about to show the people that fight with everyone that are in your day-to-day life. I don't walk on eggshells for no one. I'm hearing an airplane. I don't walk on eggshells for no one. I am a cosmic miracle. I am connected to the divine. I am connected to prosperity, and it is ever expanding. Wow. 3 hours from the time that you see this message, you will officially feel like a celebrity. God made you this super magnet since birth. And you naturally attract abundance towards you. And whatever you just endured, oh my gosh, are you ever so glad that you endured it? Because it taught you everything that you need to know to stand firm on this stage. You are standing 10 toes down on expansion, on abundance, on wealth. You stand on business, you stand on wealth, you stand on God. The divine sent you here to be an example of wealth to the world. An example of how to go from the pit to the palace. God made you so freaking attractive. God made you a goat. So people would flock to you just by seeing you and then realize that you're not a ditz. You're not dumb. You got a lot of smart things to say. You're just blowing people away. You are blowing people away. So you're doing a lot of cord cutting right now. You're cord cutting the people that fight with everyone, the job that you can't stand, the people that you can't stand. And you're getting serious about those changes that you want to make. Because 3 hours from the time that you see this message, you know that you got a flight to catch. It's like a metaphor. Like, you know, it's time. You've had your 1 foot out the door. And now you're like, I got a plane to catch. So, toodaloo. Okay, affirm it below. Toodaloo. I'm kind of a big deal. Duh. And, whoa. I'm not seeing you guys be cocky because this wasn't easy. This has truly humbled you, and you are crying the happiest of tears. Tears of gratitude. But you're kicking over the tower like, You're dropping the mics like you just know I have 6 figures on the way. You're not doubting it. You're not going to walk on eggshells for all the people that don't matter. You're not going to stand there and try to one-up them or have your rebuttal ready. Your best rebuttal and your best revenge, though you don't need any, is just simply being yourself. You get paid to be yourself. You get paid to be yourself and to be connected to the divine. And ain't nobody gonna have nothing on that. Okay? So I want you guys to drop your scissors down below, because these people had you all the way effed up. If they thought that you were never gonna walk away. Look, we got ghosting. You're like, I gotta go. These things are about to be non-existent to you. You are taking a big risk. But you've never felt so confident that it's going to pay off. Nothing is off limits to you. So why wouldn't you walk away? New you, who dis? You could also be changing your number. Blocking people from your social media. These people want to, they want to check your heart rate. Like, are you okay? No. Yeah, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like, they want to make sure, like, are they okay in there? Yeah, I'm totally fine. I'll pick those up in a little bit. But for right now, you're like, good riddance. Good riddance. Something you thought you were going to miss, you're not going to miss. It's your time to receive your flowers on the main stage. This is your special moment. I'm hearing that song, I Can Buy Myself Flowers. People are getting put in their place for trying to breadcrumb you. People are getting put in their place for trying to breadcrumb you. Trying to make you look bad. This is the biggest level up because you're like, I don't care. I'm not your karmic chew toy, nor will I be here for you to play with. You've got bigger and better things to do, and you're not even going to explain it to them. You are a cosmic miracle. You are cosmically designed. You're just seeing like, you're at your 9 to 5 like, I am cosmically designed for wealth. I am not even supposed to be here. I am not supposed to be here anymore. So the biggest thing, the biggest part of your message is you are ready to risk it all because God has you. The divine spoils you. The divine spoils you so you can have endless riches. You're like, I ain't going to get that here. I am only going to slow that down by being in this side hustle, this 9 to 5, this toxic relationship with these toxic family members. I'm only going to slow that down. You are being exalted? You were being elevated in front of everyone. All of this was happening so you could be elevated in front of everyone. People are not even going to know. They're like, are they coming back? You're putting distance between you and all the things that don't really matter to you. You have a higher calling. You are of high spiritual rank. You are a big deal. Nothing is off limits. You're like, I am serious about these are the lemons in your life. You've been making the best out of some of these situations, but these are the lemons in your life. You're like, time to turn that into sunshine. People are like praying that you're going to pick up the phone. Like, are they going to call me back? Or are they going to... People are going to miss you. Your absence is going to be felt because they thought that they could mess with you forever, compete with you forever, and where you're going, there is no competition. Okay? Where you're going, there is no competition. They're not even on the first stage. The people, the lemons in your life, the karmics in your life, they are not even on the first stage. They're not even in the parking lot. So when you leave and you enter the main stage, you're like, oh my gosh, like, these people are so miserable, BT dubs, okay? They're so miserable that you have been going through it. You've been internalizing a lot, keeping things very close to the chest. And now these blessings, this protection, is rushing in to show you you were never alone. You were never alone. And their karma is going to be playing out as you're walking away. Because some of these people are going to have the audacity. Hearing a motorcycle, confirmation. Yes. Okay. So listen to me very closely. Some of these people, they have the audacity to try to mess with you on the way out the door. So you're going to be very careful on how you navigate this, because you know what you're doing. You're not being careful like to walk on eggshells. You're just making sure you get what you want out of the goodbye. Does that make sense? You're making sure like let's say you're leaving a job. This is like you end-rounding the terrible supervisors and the terrible bosses so you can actually say goodbye to people and get your things. Because they want to make sure that you don't get to say goodbye to anyone and you don't get your things. Are you picking up? They got a one-way ticket to some justice. If these people decide... Okay, do not shuffle that. If these people decide to try to mess with you, which they're going to, okay? Some of them, they cannot help themselves. You're about to blindside them. You are about to blindside people. Because these people, they've been asleep. They thought they could lie and lurk and sneak around forever. You are about to completely blindside people with some news that is going to knock them on their behind 48 hours from the time that you see this message. Like, you are the spiritual knockout. These people that have been lurking, they've been giving you anxiety, you've been walking on the breadcrumbs, walking on the eggshells for them. You're done with this anxious attachment to whatever this is, whoever this is, and you're moving fast. This is something that you thought you would never walk away from. You thought you would never walk away from this person. You would never walk away from this relationship, and you're like, I'm out. You will never settle ever again. Nothing is off limits to you. These people have threatened you. They have blocked you from opportunities, blocked you from prosperity, and they're always trying to move on the low, but you're always 30 steps ahead of them because God keeps you informed. You go from 0 to informed real freaking quick, but you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to do that anymore, where you are the only one making real effort. You are a conduit for the universe and its riches. I also see that in some cases of the people that you're leaving behind, you will thank them. Of course, not the ones that were doing all of this, but you will thank some people. Like, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for whatever it is. You're going to say thank you. But some people are lurking and want to block you of that opportunity of saying a proper goodbye where you would like to say a proper goodbye. You live in a reality of overflowing riches. I'm getting that 30 days from the time that you see this message, your life is going to be completely different. You will have said all the goodbyes. You will have walked away. You will be living a completely different life where you live in freedom. You live liberated on the main stage. The people in my life help keep me connected to Source and all of its infinite wealth. That's why you're removing these people. These people do not help you stay connected to Source. These people do not help you stay connected to Source. That is such a big deal to you. They don't help you stay connected to infinite anything. Infinite BS. I am blessed by the divine and I am destined for wealth beyond my wildest dreams. 3 hours from the time that you see this message, you're going to realize, I'm destined for wealth beyond my wildest dreams. I ain't got time for this. I am cosmically designed to hold massive levels of wealth. There are a lot of people watching your social media right now but you are not even going to flinch in this role. You feel me? You are not going to flinch in the role that God made for you. You just didn't know what was happening right now because of all that you've been going through. You were feeling really alone, like, dang. I feel like, is this it? Look, High Priestess. Who's going to one up the High Priestess? Who's trying to outsmart the High Priestess? Like, get out of here with that. It's the High Priestess versus the scams, the frauds. You're really going to leave some people in their feelings. You are going to get the last laugh. You are going to get the last word. Even though these people like to have that, it's not going to be the case. It is not going to be the case. You're never going to have to deal with their lies again, feeling like an outcast, feeling like the black sheep. You're like, me staying here in this relationship is settling. Me staying here in this environment is settling. I'm not doing that. How many times am I going to let these people feed me to the wolves? Like, why am I walking on eggshells? Why am I anxiously attached? You have the biggest sense of urgency to make the biggest risk, take the biggest step of your life. This is like getting on the main stage, right? And everyone cheering your name and everybody wanting an encore. And then you go backstage and they're like, yeah, we want to put you on tour. We want to get you, we want you to sign a record deal. Do you know what I mean? It's that type of, so what are you going to do after signing that? Go back to your regular schmegular life? What are you going to do after the divine gives you what the divine wants for you? You're going to be like, well, no, you're not. You're like, I ain't never going back to that ever again. I might be a little bit scared. It might be a little bit uncomfortable, but relaxation is what is bringing in your riches. You just knowing, like, I got this. God is the wind beneath your wings. You are so divinely protected. You are also getting not only a level up, a promotion, being on God's payroll, but you will have enough to help the people that you really care about. So many people would give you things with the biggest string attached, the biggest carrot dangling. You're like, I don't need that. You are also being put in this position because God knows and understands the people that you're going to help with this. You are going to help liberate other people. So you guys are a spiritual teacher. Some people are trying to hold on to you and it's just not, it's not going down like that. We have the sun. 3 hours from the time that you see this message, you're getting more good news. I'm channeling, you're getting more good news about something really important, like a pregnancy, a relationship, a job offer. You're getting really big news about your health. And I've been getting that a lot lately. You're getting good news. I've been meaning in health. You guys are getting good news about something that you were just like, well, I'm just doing my best. Okay, I'm just doing my best, Tom. I'm doing my best. And when God is ready to show me like that I'm good, like you have definitely felt like you were under review. And now you are passing this test. Like God knows your heart and knows what you're ready to disconnect from. You're ready to disconnect people that are so emotionally manipulative. Ugh. I can't. You have been naturally magnetic since birth. And you are showing people, I choose me. I choose happiness. I choose this lane. I'm also getting that these opportunities are coming in fast and you're going to be moving fast, but you're also going to be working less. Does that make sense? Like you'll be working faster and you'll have more free time is kind of what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, the devil's been trying to stop you. I got the devil twice. But I'm also getting this as the best news ever because I got the sun twice and I got the devil twice. The type of abundance that you're tapping into is like, again, nothing is off limits to you. Material possession, any of that, nothing is off limits to you. Get ready to have it all, bestie. Get ready to have it all. And you're so sweet and excited and This is so well deserved. This is so well deserved. I wish I could hug you guys. Okay, anything else for the collective? Like your strength was being tested over and over and over again. Oh my gosh, like, and you're still standing. Affirm it below. I am still standing. You just don't see these things coming. You don't see it coming. Anything else? Okay, we'll get 2 more of these. Right, okay, thank you. 2, perfect. I possess multidimensional abundance that transcends space and time. Whoa, okay. I possess multi-dimensional abundance that transcends all space and time. Every cell of my being naturally vibrates at the frequency of inevitable wealth. This wealth is inevitable. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Wow. Wow, wow. Holy macaroni. I'm getting multiple streams of income, residual income, money while you sleep. Going from feeling, you know, kind of insecure, like, oh, I don't feel like I'm doing great, or I look great, or I don't feel great. And you just kept believing, like, I gotta knock that doubt out of my mind. Like, I know I'm being prepared for something, and this is that day. This is that day. An important end, okay, and a new beginning. You are getting the freedom to make yourself your own first priority. If you want to paint all day, you can paint all day. If you want to hang out with your kids all day, you can hang out with your... Do you know what I mean? This is that type of life-changing news. Treat your body like the palace that it is. Amen. God gave you this vessel that you've been doubting, or just like, oh, I don't know what is going on with this thing. But you have to believe that, yeah, there might not have been an easy fix for certain things regarding your vessel, but it has taught you the power of faith and shifting and whatever transition you just made it through. You're just going to keep going onward and upward. You guys could be clairaudient or extremely connected to music. You could write music, sing music. I'm seeing you have the freedom to go out into nature more. That's something that you don't get to do very often. That's something you're also going to be able to do, like maybe even wanting to go hiking, or, you know, take your dogs out to the mountains. Whatever it is, you will have more time to do that. You will have more time to do that. Yeah, you're definitely going to be traveling. You are definitely going to be traveling. You have a connection to animals. Maybe you guys like going to the zoo or the aquarium. Yeah, you already have all the answers. So you've been healing from a lot of heartache. You've been healing from a lot of heartache. You've made it through the storm. You've made it through a lot of chaos. Just turbulent, choppy waters. And you're no longer holding on too tight to the things that you know that you deserve. Okay, you didn't lose hope. Can I have one more? Whoa. Guidance. You are the guidance that's going to lead other people. You are the guidance that's going to lead other people. I'm going to take one more. I always say that. One more. Love is strange. I freaking knew it. Because I was like, I should pull out something for love. Love is strange. Let's get some messages for that. Let's see. What's going on in love for the collective? Thank you. You're getting a new beginning. You're getting a new beginning in love. It feels new to you. You're going to feel more relaxed, like you're not so pressed about your love life. Okay, what else is going on in love? I also feel like you have somebody coming in that's like making you feel younger, making you feel more youthful, making you feel like just good, safe, protected. If you don't already have this person, if you already have somebody in your life, you're still getting a new beginning where you resting more, you relaxing more is bringing something vibrant into your relationship, where you guys get to spend more time together, where before you didn't think that you got enough time. Okay, what's going on for my singles? Anything else? I'm going to pull out Love Angels. Somebody could be coming in if you're single and you're really going to like the way that they dress. But with Love is Strange, like you're going to meet this person in an unexpected place if you're single. Okay, I'm going to get a message for relationships and a message for singles. Oh, okay. Your feelings are worth exploring. That's for the singles. My feelings are worth exploring. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Anything else? Make the effort. That's for those of you in unions. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You are guided to spend more time with your loved one, work less, go out more, start dating again. For some of you guys that have more than one option, you're going to have to make a decision soon. And then we have heart-to-heart conversations. Those of you guys in a union, you need to honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Like, hey, when you talk to me this way, it makes me feel like this. When you don't help me with this, it makes me feel like that. Whatever it is, whether you guys live together or not, you're going to start making the effort. You're going to start having heart-to-heart conversations, because sometimes people, when they're in a long relationship, like, they just stop trying. That's where relationships fail. That you just become two passing ships in a night. You become roommates. You feel me? You know exactly what I'm saying. But you're going to start making that effort. Like, I am not going to let this type of love die. Like, especially if it's your soulmate. I mean, hello. Anything else for the singles? Thank you. You deserve love. That's all you need to keep thinking. I deserve love. I deserve the love that I put out there. You know, I deserve that. I am lovable. Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. Okay, that is for those of you that have more than one option. And I never get that. But some of you guys have more than one option, or you're just kind of dating around. But somebody around you is being deceptive. Somebody is wearing a false mask. Okay. Reconciliation. You guys have somebody from the past trying to return. Freaking A. That's because things are going good. That's devil energy trying to test you. I feel like you guys are ready. You will know exactly what to do. And then flirt. This is for all piles. Keep flirting. Okay? Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Like, this is what's making you vibrant and feel alive. Like, be a little bit flirtatious. Be yourself. You're so charming and cute. And I just want to squeeze your little face. But yeah, you guys got it going on right now. You were getting your sexy back. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I'm telling you, if you really are walking away from a bunch of ick, like, and you're serious about that, and I got that you guys are serious about that, watch what unfolds for you, especially in love and finances. Like, so much changes. You just don't. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see. I can't wait for you guys to see. Yes, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, I am getting that is specifically for those of you that feel like you're in a good, healthy relationship, even if you feel like it's, you know, a down season or, you know, maybe like a flop era or just not your best season in your relationship. So maybe you're like, oh my gosh, is this person even my soulmate? Because things aren't the best right now. I'm getting this is your soulmate. If it's been a healthy relationship, this person isn't toxic to you. I mean, even if you guys have been getting along, they don't, you know what? They're not physically mean. They're not, I got that specifically. Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear that. If this person doesn't physically, you know what? If they're very patient, This person's very attracted to you, even if you guys feel like you've been going through a rut. Okay, they're very attracted to you, and this person is your soulmate. Okay. But yeah, somebody here needs to clearly decide what they're going to do for those that have more than one option. Okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else was I going to do? I know, I keep saying one more. I just don't want to go. Okay. I welcome lessons the universe offers me so I can calibrate to greater success. You are being recalibrated to greater success. Yes. Yes, you bestie. Oh my gosh, look, I got relaxation again. Some of you have not been in chill mode, and you getting this freedom, you taking this risk to walk away from all the lemons and all the karmic says, yep, I deserve that. I deserve that. I love that you guys have been asking for help. You've been praying for help. You've been affirming. You have so much justice coming in, like making money while you sleep, being protected in leaving some of these circumstances behind. Because I know some of that like concerns you, like, well, what will happen if I leave this person? Like, are they going to like bleach my stuff or cut it up or throw it out on the lawn? If I leave this job, are they going to, you're just going to let it go. You're ready to let it go. This is such a big deal. You're ready to let it go. And that's not easy. Like, you're like, yeah, I'm not accepting settling. I'm not settling. Breadcrumbs, where? Walking on eggshells, never. You feel healed. Your mind is clear. You've been praying for clarity. Like, you've been praying for answers, and you just realized you woke up today and knew. Okay? You woke up today and knew. I was literally, God made me in the image of getting this done, of being this person. Yeah, God created you in this perfect vision. So now it's time for you to ascend. Okay. I'm just getting that you are getting so much recognition. Keep listening to your heart. Keep being in the spirit of gratitude. You are being rewarded with so much positivity and so much good news. You're also being rewarded with friendship. You have been communicating honestly to the divine, to your angels, and to people around you. And people find your honesty and your truth so refreshing. Just be truly who you are. You are getting paid to be yourself. You are being rewarded and recognized for being yourself. Okay. I know I'm the worst at goodbyes, but I'm going to get out of here. If you guys are looking for exclusive content, ad-free, my Patreon link is below. It's only $11.11 a month. And that is the closest thing to a personal reading. Okay, that's where all the pick a cards go. And there's more than a 2-year library of content for you guys to watch. And you're able to cancel at any time. What else? Don't forget to smash the you know what. Hit the bell, you do not want to miss out. Drop your favorite affirmation. Don't forget about the Parrot app. If you guys ever want to use that, it's free and it's just amazing. It will record your voice and play it back to you on a loop for your affirmations, askformations, your gratitude list, or your prayers. And I think that's it. Okay. I want you to drop your microphones down below if you made it to the end of this message. Okay, I want you to drop your microphones down below if you made it to the end of this message. And you can even say, I'm kind of a big deal. Duh. Okay, I am taking center stage. I was made for all of this. Hello. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is so exciting. So exciting. Like freedom and good news and the risk that is going to pay off. It's going to continue to pay off. All right. I love you guys so much, and I look forward to speaking to you guys in the comments. Till the next one. Bye, guys.